we need to re-evaluate many of the laws we have relating to the rich, to the artists, and to the wealthy investors and so forth. I think that investors and people with billions and serious millions should not be paying Social Security or health care because usually you get more benefits than you sort of contribute, especially like poor person. The amount of health care they spend and they go to the hospital and it costs 100,000 and whatever. And they might not even spend 100,000 in the system for their life, but because some others won't use it to that level, so it comes back and it equalizes. And even giving a billionaire a social security check is outrageous. Um, I know that it's going to be based on your income, perhaps, but it shouldn't be like that because you end up getting more than you put in. And since they are all this rich, they should even contribute because they shouldn't get back to it, get back from it. They get back the money plus more, and I don't think that's right. And then these athletes now who will become very in half the lifespan. I'm going to work until I'm 70 or beyond, and at 30, 35, these guys have to stop playing because they're not as young. They can't do the things that the game requires, and so all this money they generate is supposed to be spread all over their life. Now, in Kobe's case, he told his lady he loves her. Her family didn't believe it. He says that he doesn't want a prenup. His family couldn't believe it. And so he might have gotten involved in some stuff that she could use until she has become a senior partner in the relationship where it looked like the marriage was a success and it was a long-term thing and then she could get more of the money. We see this happening to Mike Tyson. It's happening to Tiger Woods, Shaq, O'Neal Shaq, and it happening here to Kobe. So there should be a law to protect these guys. Nuptial or no nuptial, these people, I mean, I think that Kobe never had her working. They have people that are cleaning, they got people that are cooking, they got people that see with the kids. He spends money like that, nice house and so forth. And somebody shouldn't be able to come in with nothing and able to say that, well, I was here when the money come in, but they're not contributing to that level. I mean, if two people buy a little house down the street, you could understand that it's not worth much, and yeah, housework is equivalent to that. But the type of work that she would have done, I don't think it really worth 175 million dollars, or in the case of Tiger Woods' wife, over 200 million. And this is ridiculous because these guys are going to be broke at the end of life, and she has gotten her half, and then you still got to keep supporting her when you're not earning any money. I mean, if she gets a settlement, that should be the end of it. So you got to give her child support, maintenance, and all this other money still. And she has that big 75 million to sit by on it, give it to her family, and still getting more money. I mean, this doesn't make sense. I think that they need to understand that some way, somehow, I mean, let us value your contribution to this relationship. Maybe give it 100,000 a year, because as I said, what she's doing nothing. And a lot of times, these folks just end up. That's why some of the men go outside and tell you like, "Oh man, I didn't feel like this, or I did that, and whatever." And I know I had a friend. She used to tell me, "Why don't you bring in a bitch when you come in? You always bought anyway you come here. So it's not that it's great. I mean, I want to believe there are some great relationships in which the people are so into each other that it really works and they're really happy and everything goes well. There's no regrets. There's no sort of denial or anything. It's great going down the road. But maybe these guys should marry people who basically have some wealth and some education, something that they could bring to the relationship so that when they're going with this big bucks. But this lady, she came in, I don't think she has an education. Maybe I'm wrong. No education and nothing, she's getting all these big bucks. That's not right.